Here to wake up the lost tribes of the children of Israel.
Bring it out!
Because whether you believe it or not, you are going to meet God one day. And America is facing judgment for what she has been doing in the planet. You just living in a time now where you get to see the revolution take place.
That's right.
You see, you think the economy may bounce back, but you don't know. Right now you are living in the eye of a storm. Within the eye of the storm, there is a segment of time which is called peace. And the scriptures tell me, give me testimony. The scriptures say verbatim that the people shall say peace and safety and then sudden destruction.
That's right.
You see, black and Hispanic people have been taught lies through the educational system, have been taught lies through the institutions of America for so long that we have become zombied in our mind. We have become zombied in our mind. But it's going to be a day, a time and an hour, the scriptures say, where a white man's going to go on your TV screen and he's going to say, get to a place of refuge.
Yeah, that's right.
Iran has launched 11,000 missiles. China has unleashed missiles from space.
That's right.
Cuba, Venezuela, Canada, Europe, Russia. Bullets is not going to fly in the sky in that day. Your gang flags ain't going to save you.
Bring it out.
Your boys you know gonna run. It's your own soul and hand, my brothers.
That's right.
This day is happening right now as we speak. The nations are gathering to destroy America.
That's right.
What are you gonna do? Did you not hear since you was a child that the judgment of the Lord is by fire next? The judgment of the Lord is by fire, and that is fervent heat, nuclear, thermal fire. That's finished. America, you see, they know this is going to happen. You watching it in your movies every day. You watching in the Book of Eli. You watching in Terminator Salvation. See, you thought that the Bible was just a fairy tale book. You thought that the prophets and the kings of the Lord were soft men. No, these were mighty men who stood against the governments of their time and were killed even by their own people. You know, even by their own governments that ruled in those times. Christ was a revolutionist and he was executed in the open. You know? And if you do not repent, he is going to come back and he's going to put many of us to death, man. That's right. He is going to put many of us to death. Thessalonians.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3.
Read.
But when they shall say peace and safety.
When they shall say peace and safety. Oh, nothing happened. Go ahead.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
That's right.
Yeah. Isaiah 54 and 16. Then I want Revelation 18. See, what you don't realize is Satan is playing with your minds through the media. Through social media, he's playing with your mind. You see, you think that Black Lives Matter is something that is for you to get you to feel that the white man loves you.
Bring it out,
Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. They give you a little bit of infamil here and there. They give you a little check on Friday. They give you a little something. They give you a little bodega shop to open. They give you a little something to play with. But he has power. He has power to run on this block right now, and y'all gonna scatter like roaches, man. That's the type of power the white man has. That's the type of power that the Tainos on the island of Puerto Rico faced and died for, man.
Bring it out.
Your ancestors are rolling in their graves because of our condition, man.
Bring it out.
Our ancestors are rolling in our graves because we have thrown off what we used to believe in. Bring it out. The Tainos, the Dominicans, all of the tribes that were over here at one point were warriors, and they warred for their own people, man. They didn't destroy their own people, man. They didn't teach their people lies and hypocrisy, man. Real men stand up for the Most High God.
That's right.
Real men stand in the gap and the valleys of their people, man. Real men stand to the front line of the real war.
Bring it out, Bring Bring it out.
And if we have to go against our own people, we have to wake you up, man.
That's
Bring it
right.
out. Go ahead, Doc.
So Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Read.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. We're not up here for no reason. We're not up here because we just want to waste our breath. You're going to go home and you're going to think about these words because it is the word of the living power.
That's right.
Right now, you are floating in space, man. The earth is literally hanging on nothing.
Bring it
And you
out.
think you something special, man. The sun and the moon and the stars pay homage to the Creator, man. The birds every day wake you up in your sleep, man.
Bring it out.
Worshiping the Creator, man. Animals are tired of being oppressed.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13. Consider the work of God, for who can make it straight, which he hath made crooked.
Consider the work of God. When you wake up in your beds, don't you realize that it was the Heavenly Father that gave you a second chance?
Bring it out.
When you woke up in your beds this morning, when you heard them birds chirping, they've been worshiping God since the beginning of time.
Bring it out.
You see, mankind has separated themselves from God. This ain't no Christian pastoral monumental moment we having. We are having a prophetic moment because we are living in the last days, man.
That's right.
I'm trying to tell you, when you read Revelations, all of the vials have been poured on the planet, man. All of the vials of Revelation, the 7 vials, the last trump is soon to blow. You're going to hear World War III. Now, when social media displayed World War III, they laughed at it like it was a joke, man. Like it was a joke. Give me Isaiah 54:16 and Revelation 18.
Isaiah chapter 54 verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
The Lord created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
The Lord has brought forth an instrument called the nuclear missile.
That's right.
It's called the nuclear missile. And the scriptures describe these nuclear missiles as the arrows of juniper.
Bring it out.
Juniper is a fiery color, an orange, bright color.
That's right.
You don't think the Lord destroyed other nations with this fire? Go to Sodom and Gomorrah. Go to ancient Egypt. They can't even grow grass in them lands. Well, America has a little bit of time left, brothers and sisters. America's time here is finished.
That's right.
And the white man knows it. The white man knows that he has to crash this economy. The white man knows he has to crash an economy where there are poor people and they're going to lose their minds. So therefore, he is dispatching his military.
No!
And if you get out of line, he will put you to death. He shows you this every day. So where's your fight at? Your fight is not amongst your own people. The fight is greater than you. It is first spiritual.
Right.
And one thing blacks and Hispanics have to understand is uniting under one king by the name of Yahweh Shai, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is He said, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life.
That's right.
And he laid your life down. He laid his life down for you. He said, no greater love is this, that a man lays his life down for his friends.
That's right.
For his friends, man. The Lord called his disciples friends. That is an honorable seat to have and an honorable position to have with the Creator. You know? Are you a friend of God today? Or are you an enemy of God in your ways? Are you an enemy of God standing with this evil country? Are you an enemy of God standing in your evil religions? Are you a friend of God today? Because God is not just a love maker. He said, I am a God of war.
That's right.
It's time to war on the planet. It's time to war. It's time to refrain from embracing in war in the spirit.
That's right.
It's time to understand that the spirit bears witness of who we are. And we're trying to tell you, in the spirit, through the spirit, by the spirit, that you are soon to see destruction on this planet.
That's right.
Because the prophecies bear witness with our spirit that everything you hear about that was told for thousands of years is happening today.
That's right.
You too busy wanting to get 30,000 followers. You too busy trying to get a mansion. You too busy still trying to get 40 acres in the mule. And you don't even have your freedom. You don't even have your freedom. You don't even know where you derive from. Some of you are still upset with your mothers or how she raised you and told you you would be nothing. Your fathers telling you you will be nothing, going back and forth to jail, turning his back on his family.
That's right.
Some of you are still suffering in that life and don't even know how to embrace God because you're mad with yourself. You don't know how to fellowship with God in love because you do not know how to even deserve love. Because you never had love. Well, the Spirit is bearing witness in the earth today that God is tired of his creation rebelling against him. You look at any nation that tried to rise from the Tower of Babel, ancient Egypt, Persia, Babylon, Greece, Rome, America, which is the heart of all of the commerce of the world, which is the stargate of civilization right now, where all nations have gotten rich. God is through with America. God is tired of the poor crying out, rolling under bridges. God is tired of alcoholics trying to numb their pain. God is tired of you resorting to getting high on dope to deal with your pain, man. God is sick and tired because he knows that there are people that live high up that don't give a damn about you. But there is someone that is higher than them called the Godhead, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit you see right now, that is trying to bear witness and bear record that there is hope in the planet. That there is hope for mankind. But the problem is, hope became dope. Hope became dope. They said, what can we do to take their minds off of them revolting and rising up and realizing that we're their oppressors? Oh, let's give them a fantastical world. Let's let them feel good. So let's build and fund these factories and let us create heroin. Let us create cocaine. Let us create THC. Let us create these devices to get them lost and in a trance. That's why some of you don't know what to do when it concerns George Floyd. George Floyd and all the other brothers that have lost their life under the arms of the police is written in the Bible. John the Baptist himself told the Roman centurions, do no man violence. That's right. Be content with your wages. Meaning, you take your paycheck and you take it home and feed your family. You got some authority, but don't commit violence. Don't shoot a brother down. Don't put your knee in a brother's neck until he perish, man. That's right. God is tired of the world usurping their authority over his laws. That's right. God has just laws. That's right. The problem is, America fed the lies. Bring it out. America is great mystery Babylon, according to the Bible. I don't care what job you have. You're going to answer to God, man. Right. When you go to sleep at night, whatever job you do, You put that uniform away. You eat food that God created. You go to sleep. You pass gas like every human being. You don't know if you're going to wake up the next day. You don't know that because God is still in control, whether it be evil or whether it be good. That's right. Isaiah 45:7. God is in control of everything you see right now. In Isaiah 19, verse 1. Let me tell you something. What's happening right now in America is prophecy. Prophecy. You have a lot of people who don't understand what's going on in America right now because they're working off of emotion. They're working reactively instead of always when we should have been proactive. We should have not been listening to, now that boy slumped over, we do it all. Sosa is a damn snitch. The rappers are snitches. Stop glorifying these coons, man. Stop glorifying these coons and stand up for your people, man. That's right. Meek Mill already said, I don't want to talk too much. You know, the Illuminati, man, I ain't trying to die. Nipsey Hussle said, if I die, ride with me. That's right. Come on, man. Wake up and smell the damn coffee. Your rappers, your leaders, your Jesse Jackson, your Al Sharptons have sold you out to the white man. You know? Black Lives Matter is funded by the Jewish. Wake up and stand up for who you are under the truth. And the truth will make you free, man. That's right. Free. It's Isaiah 40:7. The grass. 45:7. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light. The Lord forms the light. That very light you see, God forms it. That's right. And he also forms another light, which is called an aura, which is in Hebrew, a wall. These brothers right here, we carrying a certain light. The reason why we carrying a certain light is because the Lord has given us light when we were even in darkness. That's right. And in order for you to be light, we must go into the dark crevices of life. Go ahead. I form the light and create darkness. The Lord also creates darkness. Read. I make peace and create evil. I make peace and I create evil. Read. I, the Lord, do all these things. I, the Lord, doeth all these things. Isaiah 19:1. Now, this is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt. The problem or the vision or what's happening in America. If you don't believe that this modern day Egypt, go check out your dollar bill. Good. Look on the back of a dollar bill. You're going to see modern day Egypt. Go ahead, read. Behold, the Lord rises upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. Go ahead. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved in his presence. The idols of Egypt shall be moved in his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. The heart of the people are going to melt in the midst of it. Go ahead. Verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. The Lord is setting the Egyptians against the Egyptians. You have people rioting. You have all types of organizations from the Ku Klux Klan to the Black Panthers. All people rioting against one another. That's right. Go ahead. And they shall fight every one against his brother. And they shall fight every one against his brother. Read, just like we see right now. Fighting against your own brother, as the scriptures are saying. Brothers against brothers. As you see, continuing the problem. Continuing the circumstances of our struggle. Go ahead. And every one against his neighbor. And every one against his own neighbor. This is what's going on in America today. This is what's going on in America today. Now, read. Read. I'm in the spirit of the Lord right now, sister. Read. I'm in the spirit of the Lord. Read. City against city. City against city. You can meet our commanders too if you want to.
be out here
Yeah, we
and do
And kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against
You gotta
kingdom.
get out. You gotta get out of here.
Kingdom
You gotta get
against
out of here.
kingdom.
You gotta get out.
Yo,
Verse 3. And the spirit of
we not
wisdom
promoting no
shall
violence.
fail in the midst thereof.
Preaching the word of God.
We be trying to do our thing out here. Y'all need to go, man.
May I ask you a question?
I'm sorry, man. Y'all been here for 4 hours. We let y'all do y'all thing. We respect y'all. We respect the thing, you know what I'm saying?
But what is
Well, brother, that's all I'm just saying. Y'all need to